Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, guests, do me a quick favor before I start and get going. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in with me. Breathe out. All right, we're going to do it one more time. Take both hands, put them over your heart, close your eyes, deep breath in, deep breath out. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a message for you tonight. Now, I might not do a lot of chortling, but I do have a heartfelt message. Look into my eyes. You are the one. Let me say that again. You are the one. At 5 o'clock tonight, I walked out of my apartment, walked down the stairs. I was on 35th Street walking towards 6th Avenue. I reached into my pocket and I pulled out some $1 bills. I counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's my lucky number. It just happened to be the number of dollar bills in my pocket. I'd read a book the night before. I was a little bit moved. And so I had this idea in my head. I was going to give this $7 to somebody in need. Now, my commute to the office, which is where I'm at now, every day, I walk by McDonald's and there's people there in need, asking for a little bit of change. What do? Most days? Tunnel vision, maybe I look the other way, or maybe I give a fake kind of smile. Today was going to be a different day, I decided. And as I was standing there with the dollars in my pocket, I also said to myself, well, where is this coming from? Was it just another one of my challenges that I thought would be a good thing to do because it's nice? And so what I did and what I'm committed to this year is actually shifting from my head to my heart and speaking more from here, communicating more from here, and acting more from here. So what I chose to do as I'm walking towards 6th Avenue, I said to myself, I'm going to take this action, and I'm not going to do it just to take an action. I'm going to do it from a place of compassion, a place of love, a place of caring and contribution. So I turn onto 6th Avenue, I look up, and there's McDonald's. And as is typical, there's a man outside. And as I'm watching, looking straight ahead, he opens the door, somebody walks in, he says, have a nice day. Pulls open the door again, man walks out with his food, have a nice day. I finally get up to him, and I stop. Different. I say, how are you doing today? He said, I'm all right, man, but I'm a little hungry. So I looked him in the eye, and I reached in my pocket, and I said, here, this is for you. And I went on my way. So, why do I share this story? Where does it come from? I'm going to give you a little background. Last night, I was reading a book. This is actually a book recommendation, believe it or not. It was called You Are the One. I don't know if anybody's ever read it. It is a great book. I'll confess I did not read the whole thing, but I did skim through it and I stopped at the end. And there was a story. I'll tell it briefly, quickly. There was this man, successful in life, had all these material things, accomplished a lot, climbed the corporate ladder, houses, cars, giant family even, unfulfilled. So he signed up with this guy, cute, Blackstone, Blackstone, exactly. And he's this healer coach, and he takes people on these journeys, specifically in India. And so this man signed up for the journey. I'm not going to go into the whole thing because of time. But this man, what he discovered in 2 weeks with Q was one, that he had to be in control of everything. He was forced to give up his cell phone. He was cut off from communication. He even wasn't told when they were eating or where they were going. And he demanded it. Tell me where I'm going. I need to talk to my family. I need to know what we're doing. He said, no, Just kept going. As we're going on this journey, the one thing this man learned was surrender. He didn't have to be in control of everything. He could actually let go of all that stuff and just be present in the moment. And Cute had one exercise for them the final day before they parted ways. He went to the grocery, bought a bunch of bananas for $5 and handed them to this man. And the man had made a comment after he had had some transformation. He said, there's so many people here in this country that are struggling, begging, in really rough shape. How do you do these trips over and over and over again without feeling not so good? He said, here, take these bananas. I want you to go up to those people and hand out the bananas. And this man started handing out bananas to the less fortunate, and they surrounded him. They started taking his bananas. And then they started cheering him. And then they started hugging him. And then they started embracing him. Tears were streaming down his face. And in that moment, he got what it can be to be a contribution to somebody else in a heartfelt way, not just in an accomplishment way, not climbing the corporate ladder, not all these materialistic things, but actually making a difference for others. And so that's why I share this story today. I took the action I took to take a new step in a new direction for me, because I know that this is a place I want to live, and this is often a place I come from. So my message to you tonight, Toastmasters, and that's one thing I was thinking about as I reflected on my Toastmasters journey. One of the first places in my life where I felt loved, embraced, accepted was at a Toastmasters club. So I share that with all of you. I share you love and blessings to all of you in this really tough time. So my final message to you is, ladies and gentlemen, you are the one. You're the one who can really make a difference in these times. We're the ones who can step up and be leaders, contributors, compassionate for others, be that space of love and contribution for others. So, as I'm ending at the end of my time, I'd love everybody to just say with me, I am the one. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. I am the one. Thank you.